Greetings, this is General Waffles of the Breakfast Brigade Militia, and this is the Darkest Breakfast House Estate. So, I got Jangles. Jangle. He's real good. Oh, I hope he ends up being real good. I wanted to do a Cove mission, but I didn't want this to be his first one. So instead, I could go here. The ruins is like a really good testing ground. Alternatively, I could go here and unlock the Swine Prince. I'm not doing that. I hate the Warrens. I hate everything about it. How long is this mission? There's no log, I already know. It's short. I'm going to look at it again anyway, because I'm paranoid. What about the Weald? It's not bad, but I'd rather do a short one for Jangle's first time out. Let's get him a little bit adjusted before you throw him into the fire. Normally, you just throw everybody into the fire willy-nilly. Well, I do. But Jangles, he's special. Like, you don't just find somebody that's hard-skinned, Cove tactician with no negative traits just in big supply. I mean, this is something special. You gotta hold on to it. Savor it when it comes your way. Plus, I'll be on my way to unlocking the next thing in the ruins, which I think is the Necromancer. I say let's go this way. I think it's the Necromancer, but it could be something else. This party's real set up with everything they need. They're all upgraded. There's no trinkets, because I forgot them. Again, this party doesn't need trinkets. Look at them. They're ready for everything. But they could be even readier with trinkets. You have trinkets. Yeah, look at that. You don't have trinkets. But you do have scholar robes. That's something, Gary. All I want to say is just don't fuck me, Gary. Who wants to read that? I hate... Like, it's not bad enough. It's not nearly bad enough. That's pretty bad. No. Everybody has really good stuff. Except for you, Jeff. Well, that was a lot of time spent for nothing. There's no boss. Let's just reiterate that to myself. You're unholy. You need to just go. I don't think it's worth doing anything but a Dirk stab. I might be able to pick up this sweet kill over here. I was gonna say before she did anything, but then she did a thing. Yeah. Why don't you just come up to the front? I'd like to have a word with you, if you do not mind. And if you do mind, all the better. Bam! A little bit of a gambit to get the zealous accusation, but it didn't pay off. Dodge it. You're not a hero, Jangles. But you can stress heal. Not dead, but will probably die to zealous accusation. So, this is vulnerability hex. I should have vulnerability hexed the Acolyte, but I didn't. Hound's Harry. Why even risk it? And I did bring along Bulwark of Faith this time. I do really like Bulwark of Faith. Like, it's really good now that it marks you. I don't remember it ever marking you before. Well, ever since the full release, it's always marked, but, you know. This game always hasn't been a full release. What do you got for me? A treasure room? And I was just gonna walk on by. How silly of me. This will also probably... Jeff, it's all you, man. What happened to you? Robust. Perfect. Like, it's one of the better ones. Eat it up. You got one more go of it. Ruins always have really easy maps. This is like one of the harder Ruins maps. Tempting Goblet. I've actually just kind of moved these guys out of my memory from not having done the Ruins very much. Abyssal Artillery. So you can't get a bleed out. You can get a little bit of damage done. That's not really relevant. What is relevant is carrying stress. But not only carrying stress, but giving a little bit of a buffer. Yeah. You got hit for it. You know, nobody really likes jesters that much. I mean, let's be real. Thank you for not getting a crit. Because you didn't need it. I can still get the one in the back. Yeah, this party's gonna... So this is basically the party that I want going forward as my A team. My good guys, the number ones. You know, the destruction of the darkness. I should have just blackjacked him. Because they have a lot of staying power. The weak point of this team right now is the Crusader. He's not really a weak point, I might add. He's more just like what I can improve on. You can't bleed him. You're also a jester. You stress heal yourself. Play that funky music. But a lot of staying power that goes on with this and a lot of synergy. So, vulnerability hex. I could target him with vulnerability hex. I'm not going to because it's not necessary. Crit for 12. Thanks, Gary, for not fucking me. But, Hound's Rush does a lot of damage against marked units. Thank you for the crit, Jeff. Appreciate it. So the idea is the cultist doesn't really do a lot of damage. And if everybody stays kind of tipped off, little topped off, you know, jester, you can buff everybody to go faster, do more crits. So I'm not going to have to worry about health too much, and the occultist will hopefully have a lot of downtime that he can spend marking targets. And if he's not, he can be dealing that sick DPS with those tentacles. Yeah, it's everything coming together. Now, a Hellion's really good in the setup, because a Hellion can attack the front units, has an AoE attack, and can hit the back unit with Iron Swan. Okay, I said eat it up before, but a little ridiculous now. Now you got nothing for later. Let's go this way. I don't want to deal with that combat. I will deal with these traps because they are beneficial. Sometimes. Yeah, no stress. Books. That's Jeff's job. Touch all the books, Jeff. You know what? Why not? Throw it on the pile as far as I'm concerned. Touch that. You got it. On fire, Jeff. Who would have guessed? So, did I use my dog? Yeah, I'm god awful at that. Touch it, Jeff. It's only been good. Had to be bad sometime. Don't feel bad about it, Jeff. Definitely not a dog bone fight. Dog bone is just so good. It only helps like a little bit, but when it helps, just heal yourself. Thanks, Gary. Blackjack him. I learned my lesson. He can't bleed. Skeletons can't bleed. In fact, I question every day on how they can stand. But, you know, it's okay. Now, the big thing that I want going forward is, of course, more damage. But I want these units to get a bunch of dodge. The Jester and the Houndmaster. I already have some pretty good healing stuff. So I'm not too worried about that for Gary. And then past dodge, I want protection. I want more of it. You're not going to die from that, so just get him. That's going to be the big things going forward, is just protection and dodge and a little bit of heals. Crusader should just be the protection master. I mean, there are Crusader trinkets that I even own and didn't equip that increase protection. So this room is going to be the dog bone room. Yep, it's definitely worth it. Thank you for the surprise that I did not deserve. You're too kind. In fact, everybody, get better at everything. You, just kill the weak one. Don't let him do anything. Move them on up. That's okay by me. Make you do a knife in the dark, I will. Yeah. Blackjack you. After I eat the dog bone. Yeah, 50% more damage for 3 rounds. I mean, that's the boss killer right there. You mark them up, you do 50% more damage, and you bleed, and you can hit from anywhere, from almost any position. You're my goddamn hero. And if you look at our stress, look at that. Look at that. I mean, this is gonna hurt a little bit, but it'll just come right back off. You throw that out. 5, not what I was looking for. You zealously accuse these. That's what I was looking for. I can Hound's Harry, even though it's not very good. It'll kill that one. And apparently crit the body and bled it. Okay. Doesn't matter, let's just be honest. Crusader's good, though. I was mentioning that I would like a Hellion. Crusader, I got Bulwark of Faith. Yeah, stress heal yourself. That's what it's all about, Jangles. These buffs. Mark them up. I'd like to... Yeah, Hound's Rush. I got the 50% more damage. 8 to 13. If I mark them up with the Houndmaster, it's actually a lot better. Because 22% less protection. Sure, it's not a high chance to work. Jangles, you got this, right? I believed in you, Jangles. You're the chosen one still. I believe in you. Don't touch it. I have a shovel, right? Yeah, I have a shovel. I have 2 shovels. So, I want more combat. No. I want that curio at the end. Okay, this is not a test of our skill, but it is an ability to stress heal. It's basically what combat is for us at this point. Well, I want that to be what combat is for us at this point. Bleed it, please. Yeah. Yeah. AoE, it's so good when it works. It sucks to not have AoE. Like, just any form of it is good, but having none... I would like to go to one more fight to get that stress reduced. I'll even holy water myself. I get the curio first, so I know if I want to use the holy water. Disease Charm. It's not... It's like one of those things that you wish you could put on, but you really can't. Like, it's so bad. It does a singular purpose. It doesn't come up very much. Oh, wonderful. Torches. Thank you for the bounty of 25 gold and whatever the torch is worth. Probably like 5 cents. I don't know. Don't you dare tempt him. Jack and Josie. Like, you already went, so let's just throw out the damage. Yeah. Also, the occultist does AoE damage, and a lot of damage. Can you kill both of these in a zealous accusation? Maybe. But I'd rather you just kill the dangerous one. Worked out. You are going to Hound's Rush, because minimum damage is a kill. Good job. Yeah, heal that stress up. You know what to do. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, I just overvalued the stress reduction that you get eventually when you start critting like crazy. Also, you can't really crit like as much as you used to. It's not as ridiculous. Good job, Gary. You know what? I keep thinking that you're gonna fuck me, but you haven't fucked me yet. I'd like it to stay that way. I didn't use the holy water on myself, but... Yeah, there, I used it now. Also didn't use the dog biscuit. Well, can you eat it just because? No. Okay. It's everything. So it was just a good showing. That's like a good test run of this party. What do you got, Shocker? It's not bad. It could be worse. Not terrible. It's pretty bad. Pretty situationally bad. Then you got that. That's real good. You know what, Jangles? You're gonna fit right in with everybody.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces.
Alright, so now who are we gonna put in stress relief? Oh yeah, nobody.
Of hope.
Because Jangles was holding it down. It says sick jams, I want you. I want you a lot now. You're not, actually not that good, but I need you.
What better laboratory
In a way that a man has never needed a plague doctor before. Yeah. Like you're... I'm so glad that you weren't the one to show up. Campion. What kind of shit name is that? Get out of here. You just think because I hate disease and the Warren so much that you can just sneak your way on this party? Think again. Pretty good. Like, real good. You're a backup. You have no name yet. Ignore what used to be his name because he may have a different name in the future.
one must know it.
Alright. I'm very happy about how that went. Ooh, did I unlock something? Snorri's Prophet. Haven't seen that yet. I know nothing about it. But I'd rather do the Siren first. Even though it's real good. Why have I never seen this before? Oh my god. This item's, like, potentially ridiculously strong. But not strong enough. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. I've been General Waffles of Breakfast Brigade Militia. Till next time.